Well, hi guys. Welcome back to another declutter video. As you can see, I have all my eyeshadow palettes. A huge bin, and this is a paper file thing, but I use it to store my palettes on. So it's a lot of eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I really enjoyed filming the last declutter video, which was my lip products. If you guys have not seen that, I will put a card below for that video. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. So I don't want to make this video too long because I know it's a lot. And just like the other video, and just like for the rest of my decluttering videos, I will be trying to figure out what I want to keep, what I want to give away, and what I just want to get rid of completely. So without further ado, let's get into this decluttering video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video if you like it, and click the notification bell to be notified of my future videos, and follow me on social media. You don't have to, it's completely optional, but the information is always in the description down below. So let's get right to it. Okay, now just for a disclaimer, I am sick with a cold. I don't feel good. I have a really bad headache. But I'm going to push through this video because I really want to get this video out. I don't want to, linger too long on creating this video for my series. So let's hop right into it. I'm going to start with what's already out, So let's start with this. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star palette. I just got this not too long ago, but I do use it a lot. Pretty much majority of my makeup looks are from this palette, so I'm going to keep it. This is the, I don't know how to pronounce that, Eyes from Profusion. I really like Profusion Cosmetics. Their eyeshadows are very pigmented. Their lip products are really good. They're not as drying. I know the ones that I decluttered were pretty drying. But I really like their eyeshadows for sure. And I really love the variety of colors. I really like this purple and then the golds. So I will be keeping this one. Next I have the Morphe by Morphe Jaclyn Hill collab. I got this a while ago. I don't really use this really, but I don't really reach for it, but I have never used this. I don't know why. The colors are pretty. I just found myself never reaching for it. I remember being in Ulta and seeing it and just being totally in awe with it that I bought it, but I never really used it. And it comes with this mirror. Oops, comes with this mirror, which is great. I really like the packaging. I am going to pass this on to my. Wait, do I want to wait? Actually, there's a lot of pretty fall colors in here, so I'll just pretty much keep this. Next is a pure Sorry Diaries eyeshadow palette that I got in a BoxyCharm, and opening it up, I use this quite a bit, not really often, but I think I made like at least 2 or 3 looks with this. This is a really good palette. I like the browns and the shimmers in it, but I don't reach for it. And I have other palettes that have browns and shimmers and really nice fall colors. But I think I'm going to pass this along to my ex's little sister. I think she will really enjoy this a lot and get a lot of use out of this. Okay, next we're getting into this little file thingy. This is the Naked palette by Urban Decay. I've only used this a few times. Oops, the brush fell out. Pretty colors. I think I had this for a while actually, but I don't really reach for it. I'm going to pass this along to my ex's little sister. Like I said, she will love this a lot. I don't really reach for it. It's Urban Decay, but I don't really care about the name. It's just based off of whether I will use it or not. Besides, this is a decluttering video, so if I kept everything just because of the name, I wouldn't get rid of anything. So I'm going to pass this along to my ex's little sister. This is the Disney Villains Misunderstood palette from ColourPop. I am definitely keeping this, no question. Look at the, such a beauty. I love the packaging. I'm such a colorful person. Pink, purple, greens. I'm such a colorful person. I love this palette. I haven't really used this a lot really, but I want to use it more. Look at that. There's no way I'm getting rid of this palette. Look at this palette, so gorgeous. I don't know if the lighting gives it justice, but such a gorgeous palette. So I'm definitely keeping this. I have not had my coffee yet, you guys, so I'm kind of lagging, but just bear with me. Okay, so this is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. I've used this a few times. I don't reach for it, but I used to use this a lot as my work makeup. Like when I would get ready for work, I would use this a lot. It has some highlighters on the bottom, which is what I like. I really like the browns up here. They're really too much of a different color variety. They're just different shades of browns, to be honest. But I do like these ones down here. I think these are highlighters, I believe. But I'm not gonna actually just pass this along because it's just different shades of browns, like, and I don't really, from looking at it, I really don't think I would get much use out of this. I have so many other palettes that have other browns, as I mentioned before. But I really do like the mirror, though. It's a really, really nice mirror. I'm going to pass this along. Okay. Next, we have the Morphe by Kathleen Lights. I love Kathleen. She's my favorite YouTuber in the beauty community. I love her spunk. I got this palette so long ago. I put a dent into some of the shadows, not really much, but I do still use this palette from time to time, and I'm gonna keep this palette because I gotta support my girl. I love Kathleen Lights. I pretty much purchase every collab of hers. I'm so obsessed, and I just love the different color variations in this palette. So I will be keeping this palette. Next is the Galaxy Chic by BH Cosmetics. What lured me to this palette is it's so like galactic, you know? It's so galactic. I will be keeping this palette because I just love how it looks, and I know I can get a lot of use out of this palette. Everything just looks so you know, it's just so universe, like universe, you know, and I love that kind of thing, you know. Um, and just by looking at this orange and these browns make a great Halloween look. And I just love the blues in here. Which reminds me, I do have the Jeffree Star Blue Bloods palette, but I'm gonna keep it. So I did forget to bring it out, but I'm just letting you guys know I'm keeping it. I'm not discarding that one, but I'm gonna keep this BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic palette. This is gonna be a really hard declutter video because some of these eyeshadows I have not used but want to use more. Some of them like I have not used, but I know I won't reach for them. And some of them is just like, okay, I've had you long enough. I've never reached for you. Bye bye. So this is another palette by BH Cosmetics. It's a Supernova. Got this a long time ago, but I can't. Sorry guys, I can't hold things these days. Has a really nice mirror to it. There's my camera. Hi guys. Nice mirror to it. Just like the Galaxy Chic palette. I will be keeping this. I just love the different signs that goes with it. So yeah. And I love the whites. I really love these whites. And then these purples and the greens and the blues and the silvers and the black. I love them all. So I'm definitely going to keep this. Okay, that's a... Alright, so next we have this Wonderlust palette by Profusion. I'm going to keep it because these array of purples and pinks, and then you have these little shimmer greens, and then these blues and these browns, and it's gold and it's white. Yeah, you can create so many looks with this palette. I have created so many looks with this palette. I've created eye looks like for work with this palette and got so much compliments. And the thing is with Profusion, just in case some of you guys have not, you know, heard of the brand or don't know anything about it, they're very affordable. At Target, their palettes are between no more than $10. No more than $10. So yeah, and they're so pigmented. And if you spray your brush after dipping to the eyeshadow, it just makes it pop so much. And it's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. I love this palette. I wish I used it more. Well, more than I actually do. But I will be keeping this palette for sure. Next is this Saharan palette by Juvia's Place. I've been hearing some people say, oh my gosh, Juvia's Place, their eyeshadows are so good, the eyeshadows are so good. Okay, you know, that's great. I was at Ulta and I decided to pick one up because I have never tried their eyeshadows before. So I figured, I could just use my Ulta points to get it, just to try it out. I'm not too crazy about Juvia's Place eyeshadow. Well, not this one. I haven't tried all of them. This one is just okay. As you can see, I've not used this a lot. I've only used this one time. Very lightly. It's just an okay palette. I do like the orange and this darker red orange right here, and this sparkly purple and the greens right here. Like I like their range of colors in this palette. I guess when I did my eye look, I don't know, it was just kind of hard for me a little bit. But I love this lavender purple right here. So pretty. I'm going to keep this palette because I do want to use it more and get more use out of it. And if I decide I'm just not into it completely, then I'll pass it on later on. But for now, I'm going to be keeping this palette. Next is this Morphe palette. I don't know which one this is. It goes by Morphe 3, 6, 11, all this stuff. I don't know which one this is, to be honest with you. But I'm going to open it. And so you see different ranges of browns, oranges, and shimmers, and little darks for the outer corner. I love this palette. I use this palette a lot. I put a few dents in the shadows. I really like the variety of colors in this palette. I really like the oranges because I'm a Leo. So I really do like the oranges over here. And I just like how it's a lot of eyeshadows. And Morphe is such an affordable brand. And you get a lot of eyeshadows for what you pay for. So I'm gonna keep this. Okay, that completes that. Now we're gonna go into this big bin. This really should be 2 parts, because this is a lot of eyeshadow. Okay, so right off the bat, oops, Milani, Soft and Sultry. Keeping it, like, it's such a beautiful palette. I just love how, I mean, it's not like a big, this reminds me of the Carly Babel palette. You know, it's just like different shades of browns. But I really like it because you can create a really good soft look. I don't, like sometimes when, sorry guys, my voice. Sometimes when I just want a soft look, I reach for this because this really does give you a soft eye look. So I'm just going to keep this palette because I just love Milani. Milani is a really good brand. I swear by Milani. Milani has never let me down. I just love the packaging. The packaging is so beautiful. You can see the camera through the packaging. Hi guys, how are you? So I'm going to keep this palette. If you guys haven't noticed already, I keep most of my eyeshadow palettes still in the box, still in the packaging. I don't know why. It's just a habit that I formed. So yeah. This is another Milani eyeshadow palette. It has some highlights as well. Which one is this one? This is the Bare Necessities palette. I'm going to keep this. Like I said before, I swear by Milani, and I use the heck out of these eyeshadows. It may not seem like it, but I do. I create so many good makeup looks with this palette. And like I said, it's a very, very soft palette. And I like soft. I like something very settling. And settling is not the word I want to use, but subtle. It's very subtle. And so I'm going to keep it. Next is this Midnight Masquerade palette by Pure Cosmetics. I got this in a BoxyCharm. And I've never used it. No, yeah. Never used it. It's still closed. But I'm going to open it just to show you guys. So this is the packaging right here. Most of the products I get from BoxyCharm, I just pretty much put them in this bin. Because, you know, I don't know. I just keep all my stuff in this bin. But this is a pretty palette. Very, very pretty palette. Got some blushes and some eyeshadows over here. And then got a mirror. I'm going to pass this along to my ex's little sister. Because, like I said, she will get some use out of this. And I don't see myself reaching for this at all. I have so many palettes with blues and purples, and you know, some highlighters over here. I'm not gonna reach for this, so I'm just going to pass this along to my ex's little sister. All right, next we have this Nightingale Pretty Vulgar palette. I got this in a boxy charm. I've used this a few times. Not much to say. Oh, there's a little mirror right here, which is really cute. I like looking at it. Just by looking at it, I can just pretty much tell I won't reach for this. So yeah, I'm just gonna pass this along to my ex's little sister. I'm not gonna reach for this, you guys. The colors are pretty shimmery. Got like just two mattes and whatever. Like yeah, it's a pretty good palette, but I'm not gonna reach for it, so I'm just gonna pass it along. So next we have the Smashbox Cover Spot Prism palette. I got this recently. Not yesterday, recently, but like a month or two ago recently. And I'm gonna keep it because I haven't tried it yet. And when these eyeshadow palettes first came out, I've always wanted one. But they were like on sale at Ulta. And it's really pretty. And it gives you this little, gives you this little sticker that says apply as shown, not in Rocket Star, with your finger, not brush, for maximum pigment payoff. So which one is Astro, not in Rocket Star? Rocket Star, Astro. Okay. These are like, oh, you see it like these whites right here. This one and this one has like specks of purple in it. So pretty. You can, oh my god, this is so pretty. I don't know why have I not used this. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this palette because I want to use it more. And I just love, let me see if I can like, I'm gonna swatch this one for you guys. And see, oh, there's a bit of a fallout. I don't know if you guys can see that. So you definitely wanted to do your eye look before your foundation. But this is a really, really pretty palette. So I'm gonna keep this palette. You guys, I am so sick. This may be a part 2 of this because these are a lot of eyeshadow palettes and I'm really not feeling good at all. Sorry if I keep sniffing. I tried blowing my nose, but that didn't work for some reason. I don't know. Oh my gosh. In the light, you guys, in the sunlight, this is glistening. Oh, it's so iridescent. I'm so mad at myself. I haven't really used this a lot. But I will now, for sure. I will now. Alright. What's next? Alright, so we have the Wet n Wild palette. The reason why I got this palette is because I wanted to do a full face of Milani, and this is not even open. This is in Not a Basic Peach, and I love Wet n Wild. I love their eyeshadows. The eyeshadows are very pigmented. The brand is very affordable, and I love the different arrangement of colors. I like how you have some browns, some shimmers, some oranges, some blues. I just like the whole array and organization of the colors. I love the different varieties. And it gives you an actual transition shade, like right here. And I think this is a really good portable palette. It's not too bulky. It's not too small. It's just right to get your brush in there. So I'm going to keep this palette. Next I have this Party Animal palette by Laura Lee. This is in a boxy charm. Pretty colors, bright colors, blues, purples, pinks, bright green and orange. Pretty palette. I will never reach for it though, so I'm just gonna pass this along. Okay, so we have this Huda Beauty palette I just got like probably a month ago. is the Emerald Obsessions palette. I got this because just a last minute purchase at Sephora. And what attracted me to this palette is the greens and the shimmers. And it's just so green. Got some mattes and there's a shimmer and the darker ones. And they have this little small mirror, which is always good. I love mirrors and palettes. So you could just put this in your purse and take it with you. I love this right here. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. It's very light. So this would be a great like topper. I don't know if you guys can see it, like right here. It'll be a great topper on top of this green. This one is pretty, so pretty. Swatching it from the light, it doesn't seem that really pigmented, but spray your brush and I'm pretty sure you'll get a really good payoff with this palette. So I'm going to keep it because it is new and I haven't used it yet and I want to get some use out of this. So I'll be keeping this palette. Next we have this Morphe 9A Always Golden eyeshadow palettes. Again, I love Morphe. It's so affordable. Here you have like a mirror, a really big mirror actually. Oops. And this is a really good palette. I've created a few looks with this. I really love this on top of a deep brown or as a highlight, as an inner corner highlight. And I like this shimmery brown right here. I just watch for you guys. You guys won't be able to see it in the light, but it's like actually right here. Can't see it, it's fine. But it's very pigmented. I like it and I will keep it. Next we have this Maybelline City mini palette. I like this palette. I basically got it for the purples. Plus it's so cute and small, and I love cute and small. It just really attracts me a lot. So these are the colors. Got a blue, dark purple, light purple. I think I'm gonna pass this along to my ex-little sister. She will like this palette. I do use it, but as I'm looking at it, it's so small. It's gonna get lost in my stash. And yeah, I'm just gonna pass this along. Next we have the LA Girl Surreal Dream palette. I got this a while ago. I'm definitely keeping it. Not only because of the big mirror, but because of these different array of shadows. You have some like blues, silvers, purple, blah blah blah, like not purple, but reds, and like I love these two right here because they're like, it reminds me of Halloween, and I'm a Leo, and so this is a really pretty shimmer blue right here. It's just different variations, and there are a lot of glitters in this eyeshadow palette. It's not crazy, it's just a very subtle glitter, which I'm totally fine with it. This will be great just all over the lid, and probably use like this one or like this one as the topper. I think it's just a really very pretty palette. As you can see, I haven't used it as much, but I want to, so I'm going to keep it. Oops. Yeah. Alright guys, so far so good. And we're not even halfway done yet. Alright, so this is the Element of Sunrise palette by ColourPop. Am I gonna keep this? Well, look at the packaging. I'm like, you guys kidding me? And you open it up, and it's so pretty. I love this deep pink. right here, and then oh, this right here. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I wish I could swatch this for you guys so you guys can see it. And I love this purple, so I'm gonna keep this palette. Okay, so next we have this Alomar Cosmetics, again, Epoxy Charm. I'm definitely going to keep this palette because this palette is gorgeous. It is just so amazing. I use this palette a lot when going to work. Oh, this orange, these oranges, you guys. Right here, these two oranges are so pretty. These are also pigmented. I love the blues and the gold. I love this dark brick red right here. Oh, so pretty. This is so good. I'm not even exaggerating. This is a really good palette. Good palette. And I will be keeping this palette. Alright guys, we're going on too long on this video. There will be a part 2, and like I said, I'm not feeling good. So, yeah, stay tuned for part 2 of this eyeshadow decluttering video. Also, I want to give a special shout out to a new subscriber, Marshmallow. I love that name. I dig it. So unique. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope you like the content. I hope you stick around. So yeah, welcome to my channel. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope you like my channel, and I hope everything is going well for you. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching this part 1. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked the video. Don't forget to click the notification bell next to the subscribe button to get notified of my future videos. My social media is always listed in the description below, so don't be shy in wanting to follow me. But it is completely optional, of course. And if you want a shout out in my next video, all you have to do is comment and or subscribe to my videos, any of my videos. It could be the first video, the second video, any of my videos, and I will definitely recognize you and give you a special shout out, and I will welcome you to my channel. So thank you guys for watching part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!